Alright. Let's just see what we can do. Come on! Need it, need it, need it. Got to get to 1-1.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on
Must win.
the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll pull it down.
Woo.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in the 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking.
Just need him to get... he never... Oh, okay.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
I did not see that safety.
Good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. to the football like that.
Yes!
Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but, man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were forced.
Hey, he strides his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Well, nobody eat Bojangles with me today. I'm back there.
Be in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. West Virginia looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Mountaineers. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a show. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for goal position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Working that wide receiver screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Breaks into the open on the left.
Come on.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Strip it. Come on.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
No, just keep it in front.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think that time offensively we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Wants to throw. It's Hoover.
God, we can't just...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hard Rock.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Load and fire complete.
Not there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson.
Okay.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Quick completion on the out route. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent.
Connor, did you like that?
But they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. And this will be
Drop that.
a big hit there, forces second
I can
down.
hear you.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good
think
opener for
so.
the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Holmes. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Seminoles back to the line.
No,
on
I'm
first
not.
down. Let's see if
Yeah,
they
it seems
can
like you
lead
leave the
in
party
this
once a
running
night,
game.
Clayton.
Use the play
What'd you say, Con?
on the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they
Yay, we got a hit.
down the field with the run on 1st and goal.
Oh, is he not
And
in?
he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And they'll spread receivers all
Oh, they know what I'm doing.
On second and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the chute.
Wrap up. Thank you.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right
I should have pressed.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go.
I can't hear Clayton. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that makes sense. Strip it.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving.
What do I have?
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Horned Frogs get enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Snag in the middle.
It's 9-7.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Oh,
And the
crap.
Horned Frogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Mark. Pulled down after a pickup of Ford of the 27. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout.
Let's go. He actually picked it.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return.
Get it.
to the
Yes, sir.
sets up
Yes.
the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Come on, Connor. Come on.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line.
Go, go! I got scared.
They'll give it to
I think he
the
just sauced me.
wide open spaces. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you
Tire
miss,
game.
run you
Tire
over.
game, just like you.
Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going.
Double
it'll be hard to
still. What
stop.
was he? Double still.
And the
Man.
Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the run. Oh, out of space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps those down.
Turning it on.
Did I not put Juan Soto in?
Gets it down to the 7-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field.
I said I not put Juan Soto in this.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Let's go.
Florida State grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Now, for starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so
I wish I could play the computer every game.
QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the
I'm up
penalty
21-7.
They haven't turned the football over. It's a different
TCU.
offense here in game 2.
And he's going to try to return this one.
Yep.
He's brought down.
Don't do that.
16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first.
Where'd Wesley go?
Have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to come into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here comes the heat.
Another stop. Let's go.
Shot as he threw that one away. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. You're flaming. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
To throw, it's Castellanos. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it
Why'd he
away
say
and
that?
deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football.
No, he already
Let's see if
played.
we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside,
Put a question
we've
mark.
got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Man, what a waste.
But to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
I missed him.
Rushes on him. And he gives himself up,
Sorry.
but not before he moves those sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Throws to the wideout.
Why is that a bad
He
throw?
can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls.
Get their ball.
This receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened?
Kevin? And the Knowles will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up what left off.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover.
Tackle. There we go.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain.
Let's go. Good start.
The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away.
I'm in the third.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Chew clock.
Takes it on the return. He gets a block.
I didn't know I said that.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive.
Does anyone know if if the Michigan or Texas Tech game is done?
Football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, they should be moving along.
They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
2 runs, lost some yardage. Love that.
At halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
I panic.
Breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
It's tough, man. On third down, you're trying to throw against
For it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. At the 20, he's got space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Knowles.
Oh, give me a block.
Out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Knowles! And the pummeling has started.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1. Lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
TCU.
Out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Man, when you go man blitz and don't get there, ain't good.
The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked. Just
I like
not on the
that.
same page with his receiver.
Unloads to the wideout.
Connor, why are you so
He's
good
got
at
an
this
open
game?
man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40.
Baseball.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Yeah, would you put in any picture?
Got his man.
Oh, strip it. I thought that was going to be it.
It's just a short game.
So I see you in about the boat, John.
Coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch you, big fella.
Yeah, so Connor didn't show it, so you
Needed
did.
to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this
Yeah,
one.
I
Here
sat
in the
there.
third quarter, you're
My
seeing
screen's
the
froze.
defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in
Connor?
the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the
What are they
receiver,
gonna do here?
knocking it loose.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
The throw. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Quarterback on the keeper.
Alright, Connor, what's the move here, man?
He's pulled down at the 14-yard
No, I'm just sitting here watching this dude look at a ground ball.
This drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass
I'm getting
inside
off.
the red zone.
I was wanting to finish this
Tackle
game.
him.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Alright, well, I thought the other way.
You getting off?
First down.
Well, this freaking game froze. I gotta be at work over
Now
there.
setting up a second down and long and putting them
Well,
in a great
fine.
position to be successful.
Scanning the
I'll be
field,
on my
it's
second break by the time y'all get up in the morning.
He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
Y'all be good.
You too.
Zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Try to barge their way in.
He ain't in.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning
Yeah, it's in the
their
third.
one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll move the wide receiver. Got it back on second and goal.
Nowhere.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This offense simply has to pay this off on third and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Off play action.
Oh, play act. Oh, we sacked
And
him.
that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely.
Let's freaking go. They got down to the 1 and we held them.
Kevin Connor's in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
We've got to be getting close.
Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Michigan is Parson. Texas Tech is Brody.
4 yards out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end.
No.
Of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And he
Oh,
didn't
I
find
couldn't
a whole
do
lot of running
things.
room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to throw, it's Castellanos.
Oh, I waited too long.
Quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on
He dropped it.
fourth down.
Of course he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big
Come
hit
on,
first
defense.
down, second down coming.
Good stop.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
31-10.
Using his legs, it's Payne. He breaks the tackle.
Golly.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, we got it.
Throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Nice play.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh,
This
there's a lot
freshman
of
makes
traffic
the
in
stop
there.
after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback.
Go down.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Thrust that arm out. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Davis. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride Davis here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think
Oh,
they really
okay.
felt like they had a
No
really good
time to
game
panic.
plan offensively and defensively
Got the dub.
coming into this one, David. There was some matchups